That's why I want to start this thing at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Your birth. Let's take it that far.
Wow. So I was born in 1983 in Taveta. My mother was a trader. She used to trade between Kenya and Tanzania. She met my dad in a bar. My dad was a district officer in Taveta. His name is Kamanja. So my dad was a DO. My mother was a trader, and they met up. They met in a bar. My dad says that when he heard my mother sing, he thought like angels have come from heaven. My mother was a very good singer, and she even has a recorded song which I've been trying to find. They sang about my mother's beauty, and my mother sang in the 60s. So they met, and my mother got pregnant, and I was conceived.
What is your mom trading?
My mother was just doing trade. She was all manner of trades between the two countries. So in the
Tanzania and Kenya.
Tanzania and Kenya, yes. So so they met there, and I was conceived. Then along the way, they fell out.
Hold on. You were saying something in the 70s?
About my mother.
Yeah.
No, it's not about my mother, it's about me. So my mother was just a trader.
Okay,
yeah.
Sir.
Let me talk about myself.
Okay, sir.
And so yeah, they never got married, and I can go back to that. But first of all, I met my dad for the first time when I was 14, and he was my dad when I was 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you the only born from your mother and father?
Yes. So my mother had 7 kids, 6 different fathers.
Yo.
Yes.
Okay.
So what happens in the 80s? My mother, we had another brother born before me, born 79, I think, or 78, and the dad was Tanzanian. And so when my mother was traveling during her trades, the dad's family came and stole that boy. So I actually have a brother who's a Mchaga in Tanzania. When he was taken away, my mother panicked and realized that if I don't move, they're going to steal all my kids. So my mother moves to Nairobi. She moves to Nairobi and becomes a Mokorino.
Yo.
Yes. So my mother becomes a Mokorino. Alikuwa pale, unaona pale Nairobi River hapo kwa roundabout hapo. So my mother used to go to church there. So my mother Mokorino's church was this side, and then across kulikuwa na Konya, the living tent of God, where Mungiki was born. So across that's where we used to be. We moved to Nairobi. No, we didn't move to Nairobi first. So
how old are you? How old if I am?
So I want to remember this confusion. So yeah, first we come to Nairobi. We come to Nairobi. My mother takes me to Shags, but in between, my mother's a Mokorino. So actually, my name is bonface mwangi. However, when my mother joined the Mokorino sect, I was baptized. So I was called Harold.
Okay, wait, Bonnie, take me slowly. I want to understand this.
Yes.
So you're born in Taita Taveta.
Yes.
Is your mama Kuk?
My mother is a Kikuyu. My dad is a Kikuyu.
Okay.
And so my mother runs away from that place.
How old are you at this time? Do you even remember?
When my mother left that side, I was about 5 or 6.
So you remember growing up then in Taita?
I remember I went to school.
Tuanze hapo. Usikimbie Nairobi tunakamkam.
Nilianza shule ya Taveta. Nikiwa mtoi. So my first language was Swahili. So in this confusion of my mother becoming a Mokorino, my mother gets spooked that one of her sons has been stolen by the dad. And you see, my mother had many kids. So my mother takes me to Ushago actually. We go first taken to Mukoroine. I go to Mukoroine around 89. When you go to Mukoroine 89, 90 there, that's where they removed me from now schooling in a school that I was learning Swahili. I didn't know Kikuyu, nothing. I go to Gishagi Nyeri, Mukoroine, where I don't know a single word of Kikuyu. I've never spoken Kikuyu. And they dropped me there. So I start schooling now